What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Sonic Mania update is out now, version 1.03, and this is for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. So in this patch, there are a number of notable fixes concerning the Nintendo Switch home menu. Players have compiled other unofficial patch notes as well, so we're going to go over some of those here. So there is now a separate command for turning into Supersonic, triangle for PS4, Y for Xbox, and X for Nintendo Switch. Using the bubble shield bounce as the second act of a zone started no longer crashes the game. Yes, that was a thing too. The game no longer saves your score after finishing a game file. Starting on any level from a finished game file resets the score to 0. Some general bug fixes such as glitching into Knuckles' section in Green Hill with Sonic. The Donkey Easter egg was also removed, and for those who don't know, Donkey is a popular YouTuber that says things about video games. Now, the Nintendo Switch home delay has also been fixed. Press Garden Act 2 had a path with a row of 4 ice cubes that couldn't get past without the fire shield. If you had Supersonic without tails, you were locked in there till the super form wore off. The row of ice cubes has been cut down to 2 to compensate for that situation should it occur. So this is interesting about some of these glitches and some of these problems and how long it took them to fix some of these things, especially on the Nintendo Switch, because Sonic Mania launched a while ago and they're just fixing it now. It's October and it took them that long to fix the menu stuff and all that, but I can understand they're fixing stuff across the whole board. You've got to test it. You have to make sure that everything is working well. Like, you can't just rush things onto it, because then what if something else happens? As soon as you fix one thing, something else might break, which I've heard happen all the time when you're doing patches. So I can understand a little bit why it took some time, but yeah, it could have been difficult, especially with one of the glitches that basically using the bubble shield bounce as the second act zone started all of a sudden crashes your game. Yikes. I mean, what if you didn't know that's what crashed your game? You're probably gonna have that happen to you multiple times. So let me know what you guys think about all these fixes. Is it going to get you back into Sonic Mania as far as playing time trials? Whatever the case is, let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article, and a game that I'm personally very excited about. So 2 Tribes have improved the loading times for Rive on the Nintendo Switch. So this is coming from the official Twitter page for 2 Tribe Games. We focused on the loading times for Rive on the Nintendo Switch recently, and now it boots in about 10 seconds. So not so bad concerning the Nintendo Switch, because there's a lot of games out there on the system that take a lot longer to load. Yes, they're not quite as simple as Rive might be, but there's a lot of technical information going on with this game, especially if you consider the size of this team. It definitely is one of the prettier Nintendo Switch indie titles on the system, and it's running at 1080p 60 frames per second native with pretty much no dips according to 2 Tribes. This was their last game, and they're the developers behind, I think, the Toki or Toki. I forgot what it is, but it's that like chicken egg game or whatever that a lot of people like, but kind of bankrupted the company just because people didn't want to play as like a cute looking chicken. So yeah, that's basically what happened there. But they're making one more last game, and this one appears to be the best, or one of the best games that they've put out. Not only that, they're making a lot of improvements over the PlayStation 4 version as far as how it runs, how it looks, the loading times, and all of that. So they're putting everything into this one. Rive should be out this year on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure if it's launching this month or next month, but it is coming this year, and I'm really looking forward to this because there was actually a demo on the Wii U and it played great even on the Wii U, and now they're going from that to the Nintendo Switch, which is a lot better for indie developers. But like I said, unfortunately this is their last game. But let's see how it turns out, because if you've played it on PS4, PC, or Xbox One, you kind of know what to expect, but I've been waiting for the Nintendo Switch version just so I can take it anywhere I want. So what do you guys think about this improvement to Rive on the Nintendo Switch, the fast loading? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next indie title here, 9 Parchments Tidbits. It's due out this holiday, supports single Joy-Con play, digital only, and more information. So the following comes from the official 9 Parchments Twitter account. Current estimate for release is this holiday season. Price will roughly be around 20 euros, so it might be 15 bucks here in the States. The game will be digital only, so there will be no physical version of the game, which is a bit unfortunate, and it supports single Joy-Con play. So the one thing that I don't like so far that's missing from this is HD Rumble. This game is like a sorcerer game to where you're shooting different types of magic and hitting people. Having some HD Rumble flow from like one side of the controller to the other side would be really cool if they can get that in, so I'm hoping that they have the time to input HD Rumble into there. I know it's coming this holiday season, so they might not be able to. We just found out about this game not too long ago, but it is looking very good. It's going to support online multiplayer for up to 4 players, and basically you're a bunch of outcast sorcerers out there trying to learn magic, and then you level up and gain amazing skills. This is far more my game than Trine, because this is from the same developers over there who do Trine, but Trine is more slower paced, kind of a lot of puzzles and stuff like that. This is far more action. It's in your face, you're blasting things up, a lot more of the type of games that I like to play, so I'm hoping they incorporate HD Rumble because it's really good in other indie titles like Graceful Explosion Machine and SteamWorld Dig 2, so let's hope they can get that in. But even if they don't, single Joy-Con play, so you can have that split screen Joy-Con play or co-op right there, that'd be pretty cool to be able to play that. The pricing seems to be just about right for what you're going to be getting, and it is launching this year. So what do you guys think about 9 Parchments on the Nintendo Switch? Will you be picking this title up? Do you need to see a little bit more of it? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. Sakamoto on why he returned to be the producer role for Metroid Samus returns on the Nintendo 3DS. So this is coming from Yoshiro Sakamoto. Quote, because Metroid 2 is more than 20 years old now, I felt it necessary to take this chance to retell that story anew, to bring it to the attention of so many game fans once more. My role as producer on this project was to get this process started and then to help navigate the various challenges in preserving the charm of the original game while still bringing our own new interpretations to it that would accumulate in the greatest possible remake. And I definitely feel that Metroid Samus Returns does just that. It really takes the old game, because like I said, I didn't play much of the old game, but I remember watching a lot of it. It takes that same feel somewhat as far as just how the structure of the game is, but then it adds on layers. So at the bottom here, it adds on layer after layer after layer after layer of new things to the mix in order to keep things basically like a brand new game. You have a lot of the same elements, you have the same story, but the graphics overhaul, the new added things such as the laser dot sight, also the counter, and other various new weapons to the mix just make it feel like a completely different game and a true evolution in the 2D sense when it comes to Metroid. Nothing too crazy, but then again, a lot of stuff that they really changed up. Even from Super Metroid, there's a lot of great additions to it from any of the 2D Metroids really, and I know a lot of fans out there are really excited and happy that they got this game. Now we still need to wait and see how it does on the market. There's been a little bit of like, okay, it's doing okay because of the sales numbers that have came out from around the world so far. Japan, over 30,000 units, not counting digital. Here in the US charts, as far as Amazon goes, it was actually the #1 best-selling game for quite some time before launch and during the launch of the game, so I'm pretty sure it did all right on the Nintendo 3DS, and I would actually really like to see later down the line maybe a port of this game to the Nintendo Switch. Some people are having some issues playing the game with their hands. It kind of hurts while playing it on the Nintendo 3DS, so having a Switch version would be pretty cool if they can just get that done quickly, although probably not, because porting from the 3DS to Nintendo Switch is a pain from what Nintendo says, and on top of that, the whole dual screen mechanic, you'd have to rework a lot of things, no more 3D visuals, so there'd have to be quite a bit of adjustment. So I doubt that we'll see this one, but maybe something like Metroid Fusion, although they did just say no more remakes, or they don't want to do remakes anymore, it just depends on the fans. So maybe, how about this guys, a brand new 2D Metroid game on the Nintendo Switch, maybe after Metroid Prime 4 or leading into it. I think that might be pretty cool, so we'll just have to wait and see what the future of 2D Metroid holds. But what do you guys think about Metroid Samus Returns now that it's been out for quite some time now. Probably a lot of you guys have beat it already. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier, be entered in to win some awesome prizes. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and more. And also check out our brand new live stream that we're doing right here on PlayerEssence YouTube Gaming. We have this sponsorship program to where you can earn emotes like Toby. We also have a headband emote. Plus, we're voting on a Mankakyu Sharingan in addition to Sasuke's Kusunaga blade. So a lot of great stuff is going on. So hopefully you can make it out to the live streams and sponsor PlayerEssence if you can. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Nintendo, and Japanese gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.